relationships. The bond between a male and female are many. It might be friendship, brother and sister bond, wife and husband, boyfriend and girlfriend. The point is, in any relation, you have to respect each other. And one of the strongest bond is wife and husband and boyfriend and girlfriend. Because understand how the world has created, or how these many human beings are there on the planet. It's because of procreation. When a male and female unite, they give birth to a baby, and then that is how the world is going forward. So everything is nature, but what can be done so that we can experience this world in its purest form? So I feel that between a male and female, if the relation between the male and female is husband and wife, or boyfriend and girlfriend, you completely own that person. In the process of owning the person, we show our authority, we show our dominance, we abuse them. So we do all kinds of things because we completely own that person. So these are very dangerous, which will disturb the harmony, and instead we should witness these natures and try not acting on them. Imagine wife and husband. I can see more than 50% of the marriage relations are abusive relationships. Either the man is hitting the woman or scolding the woman, or the woman is hitting or scolding the man. So we need to learn what life is. So it's something like you are given a Ferrari car and you don't know how to drive it, and you're just going on the roads hitting. You are damaging yourself, you are damaging the other person, you are damaging your children. So it is continuing to the next generations. When the parents are in abusive relationships, the children will look at them and they will also do the same to their partners. And it is continuing from generations, from hundreds of generations. This abusive thing is there in our life. So to put a full stop for it, every couple should come to an agreement. Whatever it may be, there shouldn't be abuse between both of them, either verbal or physical. No abuse. You have to respect each other, so that your children will learn. When your children grow, the man will know that he should treat women with respect. So even he will treat his wife with respect, or girlfriend with respect. And one generation changes, the whole generations, coming generations will change. It's just that you alone should change. That's it. When you alone change, you are changing your whole generation. So respect is much more important than love. When two people are staying together, both should have respect towards each other. If they feel that things are not working out, they have to address the issue, they have to discuss, and they should separate peacefully without any abusive words or abusive behavior. Okay, it's not working between us. We tried a lot, it's not working, and I wish you have a great life, and I'll have a great life, and it's great having a connect with you all these years. And thank the universe that whatever lessons it taught through that person. So why can't we be in a very smooth, why can't we deal people in a smoother way, so that this will reflect in many ways. Why are wars happening? Lack of respect. Why are so many things that are happening? Lack of understanding. So when every human is pure enough, like they're understanding each other and treat the other person as themselves, when I involve spirituality in this relationship, according to Advaita, they are no others. Whomever you see, they are a reflection of you. So even if you harm the other person, you are actually harming yourself. If you do good to the other person, you are doing good to yourself. So if we consider the world in this way, the world is a beautiful place. Then you can actually explore what life is. I came to a place where they're full of trees and bird sounds, breeze. This is what life is. This is the core experience that I feel. So whenever I feel like I want to break from this city life, or I just come to a place where they're full of trees and I just sit there. So this is our original state, and I want everyone to experience the same bliss I'm experiencing right now. So it's just my opinion. So if you want to take it, you can take it. But when you get connected with the nature, most of the problems vanish, because understand, from centuries, our ancestors, from thousands of years, we actually are living in this kind of atmosphere. Trees and birds. This is our core experience. Last some 50-60 years or 100 years, there came the buildings or so many things, the industrial revolution or whatever. So the thing is, we have to experience every moment as the last moment. So suppose if you imagine this is your last moment of life, you should feel like, I have experienced enough and I feel this as a great experience. Try not harming anyone. It is individual's experience. Imagine that this whole world is a 360-degree movie theater. Whatever you're seeing, everything is a projection, and you are the projector. The world, the universe is there inside you. That can be called as a film. I'll explain you the concept of projector. What is there in a movie theater? You have a projector, and suppose you have a film. On that film, if light is going through the film, the picture appears. In the same way, the light is nothing but the Brahman, the self, the God, Shiva, Shakti, whatever. That is a light. Mind is the film. So when the light falls through the mind, the picture called the world appears. And the picture is not in a rectangle way how you see in a movie theater. It is like a 360-degree theater. Wherever you see, it is a projection. So what is happening? It is nothing but the God inside you, the Shiva inside you is the source, or the Shakti inside you is the source. That is a light that is falling on the reel called mind, and the reel keeps moving. When you are in a theater, you can see the pictures moving, but you are still. In the same way, even in this life, many sages like Ramana Maharshi says the self is constant, it is not moving. The world is moving, but not you. So I feel that the self inside us, it is constant, it is not moving. When I'm moving like this, it is not the self that is moving, but the world is moving. Even your body is also part of the world. The one who is witnessing the movie is inside. So this perception gives you a total new way how to look at life. So when everything that you're seeing is coming out of you, even the good people, the bad people, everything is none other than you. We can identify this one with a dream. Like when you close your eyes and when you dream, you create a world. And when some person is killing some other person, who will get the karma? You are creating everything. So even the person who is killing is you in your dream, and the person who is getting killed is also you, because the whole thing is your dream, and the act that is happening, the world that is happening, is also created by you. So the point is, in a dream there is no karma. It's like, you are everything. In the same way, even in this waking state, when we look at people or when we look at things, we see that they are separate from us. We question, why is that person doing like this? Why is the person in this way? Why is that happening? Why is this? So when you wake up from your dream, are you going to complain on the person who hit you in your dream? Are you going to register a police complaint on the person who hit you in a dream? No, because you will be a fool. Because even if you go to police station, he'll say that, are you mad or what? You have created the dream, and the characters are nothing but you, and you are the one who is creating all the drama, and you're coming here and whom do you want to lodge a complaint? So it is foolishness. In the same way, even in this reality, this waking state, it is also a kind of a dream. So that is the reason why, when you stop complaining, when you accept life for what it is, and when you stop thinking more about why is this happening, why is that, why, so many whys, and you won't find an answer, that will just remove the peace. So instead, the best solution for this, what the sages say, consider this life, this reality that you're seeing, as a game or as a dream or as an illusion, so that you will be at peace. And you will never know whether this world is real or not. And I'm not saying totally that, I'm not saying totally you shouldn't do anything in this world. Try your best to protect yourself, and rest. If you're unable to control few things, leave it to the higher force, or leave it to whatever, the reality or whatever you may call, because you are doing your best, but still things are not happening the way you wished. So you just ignore and accept what is coming in your way. So in this way, there is a possibility that you are doing your best, at the same time you are not expecting something out of life. And coming to different topics and talking about liberation, which is a very, very important topic. Many of us want liberation. The point is that you are already liberated. It's just that you don't know. This is the statement not by me but many yogis, and I heard even Ramana Maharshi also telling about this. We all are enlightened. We all achieved nirvana. We all got salvation. We all got moksha. It is just that we don't know. To give an explanation to this, imagine you are playing hide and seek game. You are not blind. You are just tying a black cloth for fun. In the same way, even in this life, you are not ignorant. You know everything about the universe. You know how you're born, or how you're dying, or if the concept of death exists or not, or karma is there or not, or all these questions, you know the answers for it. It is just that you don't know that you know, and you chose ignorance. The one who is tying the black cloth to play hide and seek, he knows that he is not blind, but still for fun he is tying the black cloth and acting as if he don't know anything. The same thing is happening to us in this world. We know everything, but we don't know that we know, and we are living in a place where we are questioning everything. Who am I? Where did I come from? What is this world? This is nothing but a black cloth. Understand that you know, and it is just a game. There you will get peace. Imagine in a room full of light, you closed your eyes and saying, I am unable to see the light, I am unable to see the light. Maybe you just need to open your eyes. The point is that even I'm in the journey. I'm just sharing whatever I'm feeling. So when there is a game like cricket, there's one team that there's another two teams are there. So you can consider that like a duality in this world, where good people, bad people. So good people will be doing good things and bad people will be hitting the good people, and this kind of conflict. So God is not responsible for any kind of thing, because you are looking God as a person or something. But understand that God is cricket. Inside God there are two teams. So good and bad, both are coming out from God. Both are coming out from the self or the Brahman, that is called as the Shakti or Shiva or whatever. So the force is a combination of good and bad. So if you look in this way, be a witness of the game. You have two options: either be a part of the cricket team, either of one sides. The other thing is be like the audience, watching both teams playing. The one who's watching cricket is beyond runs and out. Only people who are inside the cricket game, they are getting out, okay, or they are hitting the sixes. But the people who are observing, there is no out for them and there is no sixer for them. They are just witnessing. If you are in that state of witnessing this game called life, there is nothing that you need to do here. Final point that I want to say is, consider this world as an illusion or a dream or a game, and even treat your parents and your loved ones like characters inside a movie. Don't get too much attached to your kids or your parents or your friends or your relatives or whatever. Understand that you came from the 5 elements. You came from earth. And one more important point I want to tell. People often say that, I am real. That is AI, that is robo. So my question is, I consist, we humans consist of carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, all the elements, and we came from earth. And even the robos have the carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, and they also are the metals or minerals came from the earth. You consider yourself as real and you say that the robo is artificial. How can you say that? If you call yourself real, you should also call the robo also real, because you both are having the same carbon, nitrogen, oxygen. Okay, if you call the robo as unreal, even humans are also unreal. If you know this point that even you are unreal, the world is such a beautiful place and you will treat yourself like a robo. And this is only going to lesser the miseries in the earth, on the earth, because a robo can only process 2 decisions, 0 or 1, 0 or 1. But humans are having so many thoughts, this or that. Oh, why should I do this? Should I do that? Should I do that? There's so much of confusion. Instead, if you are able to take a decision of 0 or 1 in your life also, it is a peaceful thing. And to conclude this one, you don't know whether your parents are real or not, your children are real or not. They're appearing. And I heard about something called as, when you turn the reality forms, sun exists only if I turn towards the sun. Otherwise, sun might not exist. So it's like a racing game where the car is moving forward. When the car is moving forward, then the map and the things appear. So imagine, even our world is the same, where you are told that you are born to parents, but you don't know, you didn't experience it. You didn't experience birth. At the same time, you didn't experience death. You are told about birth and death, and you are believing that. So question everything. You only have experiences from the age 3. I remember most of them 2, 3 or 4. You remember only those ages, So even the concept that you are born out of a woman is also something you need to question. I'm not saying that is wrong, I'm not saying that is right, but the point is you need to question everything, because there's a high scope that we are being manipulated, and we are told often that, hey, you are a body, you are born, you will die. So we started believing it. Once, what if you question that, what if I am not real, or I am not born, I am not having birth and death, maybe I am beyond birth and death? These are the questions that if you question the existence or the reality, so many things will pop up. And that is the time where you need to question everything. Even you need to question religion. Why should you pray God? What is the nama? What is the japa? What is stotra? Who created the image of God? I am not against God, I am not for God. I am asking, question everything. Don't simply believe, question. Because in that questioning, so many things will reveal. Okay, so this is a beautiful world. Sometimes you will know the answers only when you remain silent. Don't read any book, don't listen to anyone. Just sit somewhere and spend time with yourself. In that silence, there will be a voice inside you, and that voice will be telling you so many things. And most of the talks that I do, most of the things that I'm talking now, most of them are something like, I felt it for myself. I just remain silent, and some kind of voice comes through me, and I express that. I don't know what that voice is. I don't know whether that's real or not. I don't care. But this voice is purest voice, because here it is not coming from anywhere. You are feeling and you are getting the message. And understand, this world is not a very complicated place, because any game, there are few rules, and actually this game is very, very simple. We are making complicated. It is something like, if I want to see, example, there is a tree. Okay, so if I want to go to the tree, actually it is just like 5 steps. Okay, but what we are doing is, we are turning this way, reverse, and we are traveling whole earth round, and again we are going to this tree. So understand, the journey might be very, very simple. We are taking the long route. That is what yogi says. Actually, the path of enlightenment or knowledge is very, very simple. They say just turn within. Okay, it might seem very easy. Turn within is nothing but you are looking for solution outside the world. Imagine I want a key. I'm searching the whole world for the key, but I'm forgetting that it is there in my pocket. Okay, so say for suppose this key, I'm searching at so many places. It's there in my pocket. In the same way, we are looking for God somewhere else, but actually He's residing inside us. He's always there within us. Once we stop searching and when we sit silent, then you can listen to Him, you can experience Him. And maybe the journey is very, very easy, and that's the reason why even Nisargadatta Maharaj says the way towards God, there is no space to reach God, because God is so near that there is no scope of having a way to God. Suppose even if I want to reach this tree, there is a way. But imagine the God is inside me, and what way should I walk to reach God? I don't need to walk also, because He is already inside me. So my journey is a combination of my own experiences and few things what I felt. Adding to that, few quotations and articles of Nisargadatta Maharaj, Ramana Maharshi, Osho, Papaji, Alan Watts, Jiddu Krishnamurti, and so many yogis. So you don't simply believe what others say or others yogis says. Listen to that, and you also question that. you also travel with that. And if you feel convinced, you can believe that. That is what I do. If some yogi says, hey, everything is like a illusion or this, that, I'm not simply believing that everything is illusion, but I sat with myself and I started questioning. Yes, what is the difference between a dream and reality is the question that I got for myself. I didn't read anywhere. And many times I woke up from the dream and I started questioning. In my dream, I'm seeing a world and I'm connecting with characters. But after waking, the world is vanishing and this world is there. What is the proof that this world is real? Is my genuine question. For that, supporting answers I got from yogis, like from Adi Shankara or from Ramana Maharshi, saying that the world that you see in your dream is an illusion, and even the world that you're seeing in your waking state is also an illusion. That is what made my journey easy. Okay, so the masters that they are there outside, like Ramana Maharshi, Jiddu Krishnamurti, all everyone, they are going to help you in your journey. But the main journey is yours, and the journey is not outside, the journey is within. Go within. And the go within, I feel that the final answer for this is something like the God that we are searching outside is actually inside, because you are the projector. The light is there inside you, the film reel is there inside you, and the light inside you is projecting the light onto the film inside you, and you are able to see this world, see this body, and this is a beautiful experience. You don't know anything about this, that is also fine, because that is what the movie is about. In the movie, when you go into the theater, you don't need to know the story. If you know the story, there's no point in this movie. In the same way, if you are inside the movie called life, when you are expecting, I want to know what is birth, I want to know what is death, I want to know this, I want to know my purpose of life, and you're not knowing is totally fine, because that is the fun of the game. Be happy with not knowing. Enjoy the questions, don't try to find the answers. When you're watching a movie, be okay that you don't know what is going to happen. Just see and enjoy. That is beautiful. In the same way, even if your life is flowing, you don't need to know what is going to happen in the next second or next day. Let it happen how it should. Every day is a surprise. Every moment is a surprise. Even the next minute, I don't know what I'll be doing, what is happening. So just experience life every moment with surprise, with an interest, and like a baby. Learn from babies. I have 2 kids and I have my second child, and she'll just look at the fan, she'll just look at the light, she'll just look at surroundings and she'll smile. Nothing is there in her mind. She's not labeling that as fan, she's not labeling that as light. But we are taught to label, oh, that is tree, that is cloud, that is sun, that is building, that is bike, this is phone. So once we are labeling it, the essence of life is missing. So actually, last, I just want to talk about miracle. Okay, we always look for miracles, but miracle is always there in front of us. Don't you think that me talking in this phone and you watching this video is a miracle? Don't you think that, while you breathe, you're inhaling, oxygen is entering into all cells of your body, and carbon dioxide is sent out of your body when you exhale. Everything is happening in seconds. Don't you think this is a miracle? And you are having eyes, you can see everything, these trees, and you can feel the breeze, you can hear the sounds. Is this not miracle? The mind is so intelligent that all these miracles, the mind started giving names to it. Okay, this is tree, this is the bird, this is sound. So once the name is given, the miracle is lost. The child is not having names. The child is not having names. That is the reason the child is enjoying the world. The child is looking at every small thing with surprise. Even when the child looks at light, it will smile. Because for the child, the light is a miracle. Because it doesn't know anything. In the same way, let's all become children. Let's all become babies. Let's all delete the names called as trees. Delete the name that this is cloud, this is sun, this is human, this is birth, this is karma, this is that. Just delete everything and just become a kid again. Once you delete all the names, then you will see the miracle. I'm able to close my hand, open my hand. Oh my God, this is actually a miracle. But the mind gave something, okay, you have a nervous system, you have veins to this, blood is flowing, so that's the reason your mind is telling a signal, that's the reason why you are doing this one. So the miracle is lost. Forget the concepts. Become a child again. Become a 1 month, 2 month old baby and start enjoying this nature. That is the original state of us. Unlearning. Okay. In a house, we kept so much garbage from the streets. We are filled with garbage. Now it's a time to throw away all the garbage outside and make the house empty again. So that is a process that we need to do now. What all we learnt, that is nothing but taking the garbage inside our house. Now throw it outside. 2 steps for enlightenment or to see God. Follow this properly and you will see the difference. First thing, convert all the names that you see into one single name. Example, if imagine this tree is Krishna, the cloud is also Krishna, I am Krishna, the other person is Krishna, okay, and the bike is Krishna, the sky is Krishna, the earth is Krishna, air is Krishna. You can take any name. If you want to take Shiva, that's also fine, but have only one name. Convert all the names into one name. The phone is Krishna and the universe is Krishna. Whatever, select one name. Whatever you see, just have one name in your mind. That is nothing but Krishna. Krishna is everywhere. Everything is Krishna. Now forget the name Krishna also and just see. That is silence. So first step is convert all the names into one name, that is Krishna. The second step is remove the name Krishna also. So what is remaining? Silence. You will just be seeing. Absolutely no thought in your mind and nothing, and you will just be a witness of what is happening. This is a state where there is no thought, no naming or nothing. Just experiencing the beauty of this existence. All the beings in this earth, they are very happy. Look at a dog. It is just sleeping. Whenever it's hungry, it will just wake up and eat and it sleeps. The dog is not having any EMIs, house EMIs, or the dog is not having a phone, or the dog is not having a responsibility to marry its daughter. The dog is not having a country. The dog is not having a religion. The dog don't know what God is. The dog don't need to wear clothes. The dog don't know what is gold is. The dog don't know what is money. So the dog is so happy. The animals are happy. Why is a human so unhappy? And why is the human having so many problems? Human created money and human became a victim for the money that he created. He created money, and if money is not there, he is not able to survive. But actually the world is free. The air is free. And beautiful things in this world, everything is for free. So what I want to say is, once if you get so many thoughts or so many things, question your true nature. Look into the other beings, how happy they are. Witness the sunrise, witness the sunset. And I say, because we are in a world where it is merely impossible to remain like the other animals or something, to have the same feel. But understand that if you're having good sleep, that is one good thing. Second, if you're having good food, that is the second main thing. So food, sleep are the primary things that every organism has, like animals or humans. And the food and sleep is common even for Indians or the people who are in the other countries also. And you may have different gods, but hunger is same, sleep is same. The sleep is same for the rich person and even for the a beggar. That's what is in a Kriti of Anamacharya it says. మెండైన బ్రాహ్మణుడు మెట్టు భూమి ఒకటే చండాలుడుండేటి సరి భూమి ఒకటే. So there's a wonderful composition which says that we need to get into the core being of exactly, we have to experience this world as it is, and the real problem is only food and sleep. Everything is greed or whatever it may call, unwanted things, and because everyone is doing something and you are feeling bad that you're not able to do that. That's it. Come to the core points. Are you getting food? Are you getting sleep? That's it. Even procreation is also secondary. I mean, it comes to the third level. Food, sleep, and then procreation. Even if you don't procreate, that is fine, because you will be alive. So when you minimize your needs, you will experience the life to the fullest. You can earn money, nothing wrong in it, but don't get addicted to money. That is what is important. And try to be one with nature. If you are forgetting your true self, see how a dog is, see how a monkey is, see how a cow is, see how the plants are. All these plants are just remaining. The rock is just like that. You are also same like that. The cloud is moving here and there. The cloud is not having any destination. It's just moving. So understand that great things are there in the smallest points, and experience life moment to moment. Life is not a complete you don't say that there's one more important thing, destination addiction. Only if you do something, only if you reach somewhere, only then you'll get happiness. No, every moment is happiness. For me, the breeze is coming here and I'm experiencing it. And for me, this moment, I'm liberated. I'm enlightened this moment because I'm experiencing the breath. I'm experiencing the breeze so much. I'm experiencing the sounds of the bird. I'm enlightened this moment. If thought is there is attachment, that is samsara. If there are no thoughts, that is detachment, that is enlightenment. So if you want to be enlightened, enlightenment is a constant process. It is not one time thing. Every moment, if you empty your mind, not thinking about anything, not naming things, not wanting things, or not expecting things, and if you're just remaining like this for 5 minutes, suppose, that 5 minutes you're enlightened. Are you going to continue the same thing for the next 5 minutes? Again, you have to delete all the thoughts. So enlightenment might be a constant process. It is not like a one-time solution kind of thing. If you are able to cut the thoughts forever, then you are constantly enlightened. We all have experienced enlightenment, but we don't know that. When you are involved in some game and you are playing, you are actually enlightened because you are not thinking. You are totally in that moment. If you are watching a movie, totally into that movie, and you're not thinking about any other thing, and you're just focusing in that what is happening, you're enlightened. If you're watching a cricket match with very deep focus, you're not thinking about the past ball, you're not thinking about the future ball, but you are concentrating only on that current ball that is being bowled, you are enlightened because you're focusing. Once you again stop and start thinking, again you lost your enlightenment. You are into samsara. You are into attachment. Attachment is nothing but thoughts. Simple, I just want to say one thing. Moksha, that is nothing but liberation, nothing but salvation, or nirvana is nothing but no thought state. If you are not having any thought, you are liberated. If you are having a thought, you are not liberated. If you are not having a thought, you are liberated and you are detached. Detachment is nothing but not thinking about anything. What is detachment? So if I really think a lot about my daughters, or if I think about money, or if I think about something, thinking is nothing but I'm making a connect with that. I'm attaching that thing to me. That is nothing but attachment. Thought is attachment. So when I cut the thought, even thinking about my children, or thinking about money, or thinking about anything, I cut the connection. Cutting is nothing but detachment. So when I detach, when I cut my thoughts, there are no thoughts, and that is detachment. That is moksha. So every moment, try to be in that moment. If you're drinking tea, enjoy the tea properly. If you're watching a match, cricket match, enjoy. If you're playing cricket, enjoy. Be in that moment. If you're sleeping, just that feel. The sleep is the best part, actually. According to me, the best boon for all of us is sleep. So it's a beautiful world. Lesser the thoughts, more peace for the person. Every day it seems that we have some thousands of thoughts. Reduce those thoughts to limited. Imagine there are some 60 to 70,000 thoughts in a day, or even more, whatever it may be. But reduce that to maybe 100 thoughts or 200 thoughts. Enough. You can see a great shift. And in your house, you have 99% of the things that are not wanted. I'm talking about the house, nothing but your mind. Throw all of them away. And once the space is created, that is the beauty. So the beauty of life lies in not thinking. Just sit silently, spend time in nature, and just breathe. Watch the sun, watch the clouds, watch the sky, watch the stars. Eat a good fruit, drink some water, go for a walk, listen to the birds, spend time in the beach, spend time with the mountains. That's it. That is life, nothing more. And everything is there in front of us. It's the only thing that we are giving importance to other things. I need to buy a bangla. Why is my daughter talking to the person who is not of my caste? Why is my son not praying God? Why is my father doing this? Or all these kind of things are totally unwanted. Let it happen. Whatever should happen, let it happen. You do your best. If you want to suggest someone, just tell a word which will not even take 10 seconds. You have done your job. Leave it. If the other person listens, that's okay. If he doesn't listen, that's also okay. You come to your peace. You come to your nature. You go for a walk. Again, repeat the same process. Be with nature. Sit silently. Close your eyes. Then open your eyes. Spend some time with a baby. Spend some time with a dog. Spend some time with a cow. Feed the dogs. Feed the cows. Do annadanam. Feed human beings. So there's so many beautiful things to do. Life is so beautiful. And ultimately, the highest teaching of any yogi is silence. All the words that I spoke should lead to silence. There is no meaning in all these words. But when after speaking all these words, when it leads to a certain experience called as silence, of not talking anything, not thinking of anything, not seeing or nothing, no activity, just that silence, that is peace, that is bliss, that is God, that is Shunyam, that is Shiva, that is Shakti, that is a Brahman, that is a self, that is a void, that is a Shunya,